Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. The cicadas just stopped as soon as I started. They may start up again if you hear them. So this is your March reading. Ooh, look at happy little pussycat here. The High Priestess, intuition and sacred knowledge. How happy. How happy are you feeling here? Look at that. It looks very content in a very comfortable spot. So I feel like it's like almost like you have been proven right. I trusted my intuition and it was right. And now I'm feeling pretty good like this cat. Yeah, so we've got intuition, sacred knowledge coming in with the High Priestess. This can also be when there's the interesting little synchronicities that have been coming in, or little opportunities for doors opening, or meetings, or chance encounters, and little signs and symbols and messages. So there's a sense of the cat's got the cream, feeling pretty happy with themselves. So that's a good start to the readings. March is going to be an interesting month. We're moving from Pisces season into Aries season, and we're moving into eclipses. We have the full moon in Libra at the end of the month of March, and that is the start of the eclipse season, the eclipse tunnel. So we have what's shifting and changing, the Hanged Man, Pisces, Water, Neptune, Cancer. I feel like you're finding clarity here where there wasn't clarity, where there was a lot of questioning, a lot of uncertainty, things just weren't clear. And then it's suddenly like, with a bit of patience and time, it's an understanding has dawned on you, or there's a shift of perspective that suddenly you're feeling so much happier. Things might suddenly start to make a little bit more sense with this. The Hanged Man does require letting go of something in order to reach this place, but it's not an easy journey to get there. It can feel stagnant. It can feel like nothing's happening. It can feel like something's really unclear or foggy. So that's why this beautiful cat is like, I'm so happy that I've been able to move on from this energy that felt like, it just felt like there was a lot going out and not as much coming in that I was needed. So it felt like there was an imbalance of what you were needing within a situation. So let's see what else is coming through, Aquarius. So Aquarius, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Aquarius. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. If it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. So if you want to go deeper and further into it, this water, it's kind of like this water that the Hanged Man is letting go of here. It feels good to let go of it. It's like, emotional release. It can maybe get into a bit more of a replenishment energy, where it felt like it was more holding on for dear life. So that feeling like, what's going on here? So time to replenish yourself, time to feel like, okay, you've reached a place that you're feeling a lot happier with after a bit of a struggle. And the Queen of Pentacles, she is nurturing stability and wanting to build and grow. Crossed by the Star card, okay. We have the Chariot in your conscious mind. It could be a time for setting some new goals. The clarity has come. We see that coming in. There's a relationship coming in the near future that you will be focusing on, some new relationships or new energies, a particular relationship in your life. Yes, this is why this little cat is just feeling so satisfied and fulfilled and happy. So it's understood that in that period of challenges, it did have to let go of something, or that there was a sacrifice in order to get the time to get to where it is that you needed to get to. But you're ready to step into something new here. The Queen of Swords, very clear. Something's got the green light where it might have been a bit of waiting around. So this feels good. This feels like the activation of something new. The forces are all coming together, needing to push. So you've really pushed something to move it forward. And it really is a sense of, okay, now I feel like I've got something solid that I can build and grow and work with, and something stable. So here we have this beautiful Queen of Pentacles as the main situation. This is the beautiful Capricorn Queen, and she's holding that pentacle. It's a very divine feminine energy, a bit like the High Priestess, and she's gone, I've found some stability. Thank goodness for that. This is in the material realm, so it could have been something stabilized with a financial situation, a home or living situation, something that felt like it might have just been a little bit stressful for the moment there. So it might have been like you got pushed into a bit of an interesting space. You got pushed into a place where there was nowhere to hide, and you had your back against the wall in a way, and you had to deal with a situation. This Queen of Pentacles is feeling pretty happy. She's come out with something that she says, I can work on this. She's the Capricorn Queen. She likes to build and rebuild. It is crossed by the Star card, which is interesting, which is the card of Aquarius, actually, your major arcana. So it may be that, the Star card doesn't really block very strongly. It's such a beautiful card, a beautiful energy. And it may be, this could be just an aspect of yourself that's still blocking the stability. Absolutely could be. But it could be the Star card can represent hope for the future. So it's like she's being a little bit, she's got a dose of realism. She's being a realist. She's being quite pragmatic. This energy, it's like, I'm not going to get too carried away with what this all means, because I'm just going to be happy with how it's landed at the moment and not get too caught up in what this could all mean for the future. Perhaps it's more a sense of getting down to earth, activating new things, grounding down, some changes, some new goals that are coming in here for you, and be able to work with that in a very practical way. And so it doesn't necessarily feel like you've got the replenishment that you've needed just yet. The Star card wants to refill the cup of the cosmic energy, the soul energy, but it hasn't been able to do that. It's more we're down on the earth. We're no longer up in the Hanged Man realm of Neptune, where it's like, why is this all happening on this higher spiritual level? It's like time to get down and make things happen and get to work. And so interestingly, you do actually have a lot of Cancerian energy here around you, a lot of water, a lot of Cancer. So there may have been a lot of themes to do with home, how you're feeling, your emotional safety, and it also around your home. Did I say home? I can't remember. But the Chariot is very much where you're pulling the forces together, getting really determined. There's a sense of you're driving this forward, or the need to drive something forward now to get really focused. And now that you've got this thing that you really, feel like it's something tangible that you can work on, and it's like, yes, the Chariot works really well with setting a goal. And at the base, we've got this Two of Wands. So this is where there's a new path that's activated, something new. You've stepped into a new role or a new energy of some sort. Something new has been activated. It's taking that initial step into and trusting your intuition, because it feels like you're stepping towards somebody. So it feels like you're moving towards a relationship. It's interesting. So let's see. We've got in the recent past the Ace of Swords. This can represent a contract. It can also represent something that's come in recently, or just some clarity that's come through. We're seeing there's a lot of Neptunian energy around you, which could have been that sense of feeling a bit disillusioned or lost, or just you're not sure about something. But the Ace of Swords, the clarity has come through, or perhaps you've come up with a good idea or started, some new forms of communication to be able to move something forward. So, and it does feel like this has required a bit of effort, I have to say, Aquarius, but it's like, I feel like I'm pushing a stone chariot quite literally and trying to move it. But it's also still feeling pretty hopeful that everything's going to be moving into a better direction. So in the near future, this is where I feel like you're taking that initial step, or stepping into some kind of new terrain here, trying something new. There's a new person that you're connecting to, or a partnership, somebody you're getting closer to or getting to know or meeting for the first time. So there's definitely a very important person that your intuition is saying yes to. You've got the Queen of Swords here, so she's very clear. She's holding the Ace of Swords, so this is a lot of divine feminine. I'm pretty clear about what it is that I'm thinking and what I'm wanting here. And it's very much like not being afraid to have that conversation or say what it is that you need to say. There's definitely conversations happening here that are significant, that can move things forward, get the ball rolling. There's significant yeses coming in with these conversations, because this Queen of Swords often gives the green light. It's like, so there's something here that intuitively is woven in, where it just like, okay, this feels right now. So you're presenting as the Eight of Cups. It's interesting because this could definitely be the energy of feeling a little bit unfulfilled or disillusioned, on the search for something a little bit more fulfilling, which is the good news, because the outcome is the Nine of Cups. So we move from the Eight of Cups to the Nine Cups. This could also be fairly emotionally detached. It may have been that you just, in order to deal with all this other energy and this stuff going on, you had to emotionally detach in some way from a person or a situation. And then it feels like you're stepping back and reconnecting to people on more of a one-on-one energy. So, but yeah, there's a significant conversation here that comes in, which, and if this is an existing partner, then this is, or somebody who the Two of Cups could be anybody in your life. It's just a one-on-one relationship. So it could be a friend, it could be a partner, it could be a lover, it could be a work person, it could be family, a neighbor, but there's just some sort of synchronistic conversation that comes in, or green light, that you go, this feels right. So the energy around you is the Ten of Wands, and this is saying that you've been carrying some heavy burdens, I think. You've had to put in the work. That's what this Ten of Wands is. But it's the end of the cycle, So it's a signal that the hard stuff is over. You've had to push and push and push with something, and now it feels like you're finally getting the green light to move forward, which is actually really great. So there's, something that, or someone you could dedicate yourself to in a new way, into a new direction that you could dedicate yourself to. Hopes and fears, we've got the Four of Wands. This is saying, is this what I really want? Is there harmony around the home or my living situation, or the office, or my workplace, wherever it is that I'm working? So is this what I really, really want here with this Four of Wands? And so there's a little bit of like, that's the hope and fear of getting what you want. But yeah, is it what you want? It might be still a little bit of like, that's why I think that you crossed by the Star card. It's like, I'm not celebrating just yet. I'm going to wait and see what this builds and grows into. So it's a little bit of a wait and see game, but we do see initial sense of fulfillment, like pretty happy here with this Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, which is getting yourself into a better position, and the Page of Wands, which is getting the message to step into some, you've got the green light or a message that something new is activated to explore some kind of new terrain, new option. There's opportunities for new growth that you're ready to explore, or come up, little doors opening to explore new things, new energies to activate these in. So you're getting there. That's the thing with the Seven of Wands, is it's saying, yes, you're getting there. You're not fully there, but you're getting there. So it definitely feels like there's something really fulfilling that is coming your way, that is very much, a lot of fire with this, and fire and water. So it's very much to do with your soul and spirit, your energy, your motivation, your drive, and how you're feeling about that. So it feels like those two energies are starting to come together. This is passion meets emotion and feelings and dreams. So it's a nice energy to come in for you. It feels like Finally, a bit of a reprieve from some of this heavier weather that's been around you. So we have, as an overall energy, the Queen of Swords. So just mentioning, like, as we move in further and further into eclipse season, as you know, most of you know that eclipses can be unpredictable. They often can precipitate some kind of change that comes into your life. So moving into the eclipse portals, which is more the end of March and moving into April, we might see it in the extended reading. Expect to see that there is something that definitely could change. The fact that it's happening in a fellow air sign and it's happening in energies that are going to be like Aries and Libra are going to be making some good transits, some good aspects to you guys. So it's potentially going to create opportunities, especially with relationships. It's opportunities to step into something new, to get your confidence with something new, to step into a new territory, trust your instinct with this, and to let go of old energies within relationships that are no longer needed. So this beautiful Queen of Swords, the Queen of Air, has come in for you, Aquarius, and she is saying yes to something. She's not afraid to speak her mind. She's not afraid to say what needs to be said. But I really feel like the feeling I'm getting is she's giving something the go-ahead, a big yes. So that feels really great. So this may be you receive a yes or you're ready to give a yes, or both. So let's see what is... Oh, I want to pull an affirmation card before I do that. Let's pull an affirmation card for Aquarius. We have, okay, I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I'm at peace with my world and affairs. And that's like this beautiful high priestess. The cat is feeling pretty happy and at peace with life for the moment. So let's see what else, what's coming in with Aquarius. We've got two charms. What do we have? A little bit of luck, okay, coming your way. The high priestess is lucky energy. And the little butterfly, so transformational energy that, definitely feels like there's luck around it, luck and synchronicities that could bring transformative energies into your life. So it feels good, Aquarius. It actually does feel like there's opportunities around to try out new things. Absolutely. To feel like you've transformed a situation in your life. And it feels kind of pretty light as well, these two energies. There's a lot of inner child energy around it, because that butterfly looks like the sort of butterfly that a child would draw with the little face on it. And four-leaf clovers are kind of very much the sort of thing that we used to do as kids. We used to pick the clovers and search for four-leaf clovers. I don't know if you ever had that where you were growing up, but it definitely feels like there's this whimsical, playful energy to it. So listen to that, trust that, because that's when inner child is guiding you, when you're feeling like, okay, something's feeling a bit lighter, feeling like it's a bit more playful. So trust that energy. So I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, Aquarius. We're getting a sense that you are moving into new territory, uncharted waters with this Page of Wands, going, okay, this is a blank slate. It's in the desert, going, I can see growth, potential for growth. And this Queen of Pentacles comes in very pragmatically and says, right, okay, doesn't matter, it's the desert, because there's a lot of water around. We're seeing because of the fulfillment, so that's okay. And how are we going to build and grow? What are we going to build and grow in this new space that we find ourselves in? So there's very much like green light, yes, clear, yep, got to do this. So we're going to move forward into this. So it's very much, and there's very significant relationship around this. So what are the new territories that this Page of Wands is moving into? What's the message that you're getting around, potentially what's ready to build and grow? What's the role of this significant person that you seem to be taking a step towards and perhaps doing something different with, or meeting them for the first time? however that's presenting. And so where is this all going? It feels like it's right on the frontier, on the precipice of moving into something new. So we're going to explore where that is going in the extended reading. So I'd love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Aquarius. Love to read your comments, and all of that helps with the growth of the channel. And I really, truly appreciate it, and take care.